share a few of the objectives while we're doing this. And of course, I've always been an Oxfam ambassador and food security ambassador. And what that means is just, people always say, now you do that thing with those farmer people, and nah, so you understand that. But the most important part of it is that we're just encouraging people to think towards, agriculture being a very focal point, of our economy, and a very sustainable part of the economy, and very important part of our lives. Of course, food. Everybody, you can't tell me, even if not 001, you can't do 00 every day now. So, so we all need food, and agriculture is what brings the food. So why are we neglecting that aspect of our lives? So while we're doing this is just to drive the conversation, and also to get more people, to sign up. Are we going to sign up the petition this time around?
Absolutely.
So yeah, to sign up the petition, to get involved in the whole conversation. People always, it's very easy to neglect, agriculture, farmer. But the end product is what you eat at the end of the day. So for us, we're just trying to use our voice, my platform, and following that I have to drive that conversation, and that's why I'm part of this. Distinguished members of the press, stakeholders, and members of the civil society, I'm very delighted to be delivering this remark at this briefing in preparation for our United for Food concert. As part of our effort to inspire Nigerian youths to become active citizens and demand accountability from our leaders, today, 1 person in 3 in the world lives in poverty. Like even the phone they whistle, say now wow. 1 in 3. Our vision is to secure a prosperous Nigeria where the benefits from economic growth are shared, so the basic needs of all our people are met, where the rights of women are respected, where all people, especially the youths, can participate in decision making and influence the policies that impact our lives. Where public and private sector institutions are accountable and transparent. That one another story for another day. Central to this is the belief that power relations need to change to enable poor people to demand and claim their rights. That's one thing that we still lack in Nigeria. And we pray, people are always looking for a voice and looking for people to represent what they stand for, And me, they say, Sultan, they sing the Yab government again. And I say, oh, that means they follow my song. If you follow 2010, you see where I kind of like put a full comma. I don't put full stop, put comma there, because I feel like people, they don't feel the need or the responsibility to come out themselves to also demand for these things. Nobody will demand for you as much as you know where it hurts you. So most times we need people to understand that the more voices that clamor for this change, the more these people hear it, and it will be more effective. Or they just look at this boy, we like to the Yap government, only him. You understand? But if more people come and lend voices, we'll make the effective noise. So that's what we're saying. 70% of Nigeria's poor live in the rural areas and derive their livelihood from small-scale agriculture. Investing in agriculture remains the most viable way for the country to achieve an economic revival and a sustainable and inclusive national development. So efforts to be made in fighting hunger must prioritize agriculture and climate change adaptation. The agric sector deserves the attention that was given to Abuja Airport runway. And we all know what happened during that time. They were flying from Kaduna and they were rushing and doing everything with so much seriousness. Across African countries, economic and non-economic push factors such as unemployment and underemployment in rural areas, low wages and no assets, as well as lack of land, poor rural infrastructure in general, that is poor living conditions, referring to housing, education possibilities, and healthcare, are some of the reasons why people migrate from rural areas to the cities. And the migration is not, if not curbed, will have implications on the food security and sustainable development, and will make our fight against hunger an Herculean task. We must put resources together for rural infrastructures build the resilience of the rural farmers against unforeseen circumstances to be able to withstand these shocks, you know, weather, whatever. So as we prepare for 2018 fiscal year, I would like to call on the government to walk the talk, you know, not just talk the talk, walk the talk this time around by putting money where our mouth is. You know, and as we popularly say in Nigeria, you know, putting money where our mouth is by increasing the amount of budget that goes to agriculture. Nigeria is the giant and the largest economy in Africa. No one deserves to go to bed hungry. So I'd like to thank you for your attention, and I hope that you'll be able to pass this message to everybody that needs to hear it and needs to take an action.